In fact, I'm going to drop it on the individual now, if he doesn't mind. Matthew, would you mind just coming out and just saying a few words? Matthew, as you know, ex-JW, one of the things that people do when they leave the Watchtower, it seems to be one of the things that a lot of them do, is because in the Watchtower you are not allowed, unless you're one of the 144,000, you're not allowed to drink of the wine and take of the bread. They just pass it one to the other. It's a strange ceremony, but they just pass it on, nobody takes of it. And so one of the first things people do when they come out of the Watchtower, if they still have a belief in God, is often they will break bread. Either they'll go to a church and do it in a communion service, or they'll go and just do it privately by themselves. So Matthew, you did that. Can you tell us something of the significance for you and what what happened when you did that?
Expected. Well, my memory is that I went to the memorial, they call it, for Jehovah's Witnesses. I went to the memorial, and obviously it seemed farcical to me that we should be passing the bread and the wine. So I prepared my own that evening, and I would do it myself at home. But I was very nervous about this because 1 Corinthians 11 does talk about partaking or eating unworthily. So I just remember having the emblems before me and very, very nervously thinking, well, is this the right thing to do? Because only, they say, 144,000 go to heaven. So what I did was I prayed, Lord, show me if it's right. And I asked that I would open my Bible, and he showed me for certain whether or not this should be also something I should partake of. And as I finished the prayer and opened my Bible, sure enough it fell to John chapter 6, which says, unless anyone eat of my flesh, drink of my blood, he has no part in me. You know, we have to partake to receive eternal life. So I thought that was a sign. I did it. And that's when I got saved, when I was born again. It was after that I had this overwhelming sense of Jesus living in me. This sense of God had come down out of heaven and was now in here. It's a very unusual experience. It's almost impossible to describe, but the lights seemed to go on, and I knew that I'd been forgiven. And this happened not as a believer, but prior to belief. It was after having partaken that I knew that Christ was risen.
Thanks, Matthew. Yes, thank you very much. Sorry for dropping it on you, but you hear what Matthew's saying there. He was unsaved when he took that communion, but it was the significance of it that stuck with him in his mind.